So I've posted on here before about how I've been making like $70 to $90 a week doing online surveys, but they took me a little bit to figure out because they can be a little bit tricky. So I thought I would run through some tips and tricks that I learned at the start so then you guys can get a better head start. And I'm drinking a beer because there's a party happening in my house in about 40 minutes, but the grind doesn't stop. For context, this is some of the payouts that I've got this month from an app called Attapol. Looks like when you open it, and it doesn't seem like a huge amount, but sometimes there's one that pay up to $3, $6, $5 for about 10 minutes of work. This is just when I opened it before and did a screenshot. So anyone that's maybe heard about these or done these before know that it can be really easy to get disqualified. So these are some of the tactics that I use to make sure that that doesn't happen and I don't really waste my time. The first one is that I always read the first page of the survey before it starts because it'll generally give you a clue of what they want people to be answering for. So they'll say it's for smartphones or people that work in the IT industry. And then from there, I kind of curate my answers and make sure that if they're asking people that work in the IT industry, I say that I work in the IT industry, even though I don't. It seems like it's about children. I say that I have a 6-year-old son. I do not, but I don't want to get disqualified and waste my time. It's a bit dodgy, but sometimes I've said I work for a company that makes $60 million a year and I'm part of the IT computer buying process because that one was paying out $8 for 10 minutes of work and I really wanted to do it. Is to use a referral link when you first sign up, and I'll post mine below, and my link tree doesn't work at the moment because I don't have 1,000 followers, but maybe one day. So they also do quality checks in there, so it's a little bit, it takes more time to read the actual question, but they'll throw out trick ones in there, being like, select strongly disagree to this one, and if you don't select strongly disagree, you'll be disqualified. So it takes a little bit more time than just randomly pressing buttons, but if you actually read every question, you'll make sure that you don't just waste 5 minutes of doing a survey, and then you missed one question, and then you're out. A really common one you'll see is select all the brands that you've heard from. If you select more than 2, it'll ask your opinion on every single brand that you said you had heard of. So I only ever select 1 or 2. So then that way I'm reducing the size of the survey and how long it takes me by like sometimes up to 6 minutes. So at the start of about 99% of them, they'll say, do you or anyone in your household work for one of these industries? And they'll give a list. Always say, no, you don't do that. Similarly, if you've ever taken in market research on a similar topic that they're about to ask you to, you also haven't done that. Now, this all sounds like a lot, but the more you do them and the more you figure out how to answer them and what they actually want from you, the quicker you start to smash them out. And that's how I'll be making $70 to $90 a week extra because I needed to make some quick cash and it was something I could do while I was watching a movie. But the surveys I did last week paid for my cigarettes and they paid for this beer. So if you hustle hard, you don't have to feel guilty about treating yourself to stuff.